Good morning, Mustangs. Thank you for joining us once again. It's Friday, September 9th, and I'm Barsha Sayana. In the headlines, the Astronomy Club is building a satellite, giving a new perspective on mental health through TikTok. 3 seniors are dual enrolled at Georgia Tech this year, and vending machines are a recent development in the high school hangout. But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for our top story. The Astronomy Club is hitting its second year at FSA, and it is a booming success. Most recently, the members launched a high-altitude weather balloon to study the stratosphere at an altitude of 13 kilometers. They opened the launch event to the FSA community, and now they have their heads set to obtain a NASA grant. Let's check in with reporter Sana Jane for more insight.
Astronomy Society of FSA is a specialties club. It is one of the top 5 astronomy student organizations in Georgia. The group has a lofty but admirable goal that involves NASA. The plan is to create a design for a CubeSat, or a small satellite with a single function, and send this idea to NASA. Once NASA's approval is secured, the group will require a grant and get assistance with launching their satellite once completed into space. This unique FSA group debuted in the spring semester of 2022 with just a few students. In order to build momentum, the group, along with their faculty advisor, Mr. Amadulu, collected many stunning photos of galaxies and stars by venturing out on various field trips. This impressive showing of photos saw an increased interest in the group, with numbers climbing to over 20 students. Some other future ideas include using advanced telescope systems for detecting exoplanets in nearby galaxies, photography of objects in deep space, and binary star calculations. Eventually, they plan on writing and publishing papers and reports. If you are interested in seeing some of their photos, then check out their Instagram page at AstroFSA. For Mustang News, I am Sana Jane.
The Mustang News team is introducing a new twist to Take 5 through TikTok. The benefits of mental health are conducive to a healthy brain. Take a look as we check in with our peers, inquiring what they will do this weekend as a reminder to relax.
Take 5. What are you doing this weekend to relax?
I'm gonna sleep. I have the cross country meet. I have my auntie here, so I'm gonna talk to her and rest.
Okay, thank you. Take 5. What are you doing this weekend to relax?
I'm gonna watch TV, go to the movies with my friends, and play tennis and play video games.
Okay.
And sleep and study and yes.
3 high school seniors, Rohan M., Arnav S., and Kevin Y., have already begun finalizing their plans for college. They each are attending Georgia Tech for dual enrollment, a program designed to allow high school students to obtain credit for college-level courses. Senior Mustang News reporter Rohan Mova gives us the insider's perspective on the golden experience and buzz around campus at Georgia Tech.
Being one of 3 FSA seniors participating in Georgia Tech's on-campus dual enrollment program, I have an inside look at what it has to offer. Over the summer, there was an admissions process for those interested in on-campus dual enrollment at Georgia Tech. There was also course registration for select classes available throughout late summer and early August. The classes range from English to history to physics.
I'm at Georgia Tech on what is a beautiful day on a beautiful campus. The learning experience has been quite different. Deadlines are hard, teachers are different, lectures are different. It's a lot of self-motivation, but it's also a lot of fun. It's a new learning experience to build on what we learned at FSA. It took some time getting adjusted. The whole campus was different and everything was new, but now it is a wonderful place. I didn't feel at home at first like I did at FSA, but now, after a couple weeks, I do now to a greater degree. One of the difficult things about dual enrollment is the fact that you're not truly a student, undergraduate student. You don't live here. You just come during the day for a certain number of hours. So it's not like you're really fully immersed in the environment, but you still have to immerse yourself.
Kevin is another one of the on-campus dual enrollment students. The classes he is taking are quite unique.
taking to quantum mechanics and introduction to modern physics.
When asked about his experience compared to FSA and the classes, he found them unique.
They are really different. At FSA you're covering the bases, but here you can really build onto that knowledge. It's a lot more fun, a lot more relaxed.
The learning curve adjusting to Georgia Tech was difficult, to say the least, as you're switching from high school to college.
At first it was really difficult. You make your friends, you get accustomed slowly but surely. Soon it becomes an experience.
Another issue is attending FSA and then commuting, as we are not full-time Georgia Tech students.
It is a very different scenario for us. We have to commute. We are at the MARTA station right now.
It's a unique process, managing two different ecosystems and lives, but both of us have found it exciting and very interesting. For Mustang News, I am Rohan Mova.
As COVID restrictions were lifted, FSA has been willing to bring a nice delight. 2 new vending machines were recently installed in the high school hangout this year. The vending machines offer a variety of snacks and drinks available for purchase. They've gained popularity from the convenience of accepting cash, Apple Pay, and credit cards. Make sure you swing by the vending machines in your free periods to get refreshed or enjoy a quick snack. At FSA, we care deeply for every student, faculty, and staff member. In this week's Mustang Matters, we give a quick shout out to our custodians. Dr. Schenner shares, these 2 wonderful ladies have been a true blessing for our school community. They do an amazing job supporting all of us. Thank you for all your hard work and for keeping our school neat and sanitized. It's time for the weather. Get those umbrellas out, Mustangs, because it will be raining for the entire weekend. Today, there will be showers with a high of 75 degrees and a low of 67 degrees. Tomorrow, expect light showers with a high of 75 degrees and a low of 68 degrees. On Sunday, there will be thunderstorms with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. Today's quote of the day is from Maya Angelou, a famous African-American poet and writer of numerous novels. She says, "You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have." It's time for the joke of the day. Why do beets always win? Because they are unbeatable. Before we close this episode of Mustang News, there are some important reminders we must share. If you are feeling sick, stay home. Check COVID updates on the FSA website and please review FSA's protocol. Remember, the first person you need to get in touch with if you are experiencing symptoms or if you yourself had a positive test is the school nurse. Attendance issues and doctor's notes should be sent to attendance@fultonscienceacademy.org. And Mustangs, remember, you should always be in the correct uniform unless it is a dress down or spirit day. Stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and don't forget to subscribe to FSA's YouTube channel. I'm Barsha Sayana, reminding you that when we, you, and I care, we're always #stronger together.